name is Judith Renwick, and I'm here with my mother, Ruth Ehrlich, who's 103, who's going to share some of her memories over the last 100 years. Do you remember the first time you saw a piece of transportation that didn't have a horse or other animal pulling it?
Oh, well, we knew there were automobiles, and we would walk, I don't know, a long, long distance and sit on the side of the road. And the road was a paved road, and it was quite a distance that we would walk to. And we would sit on the bank and wait for an automobile to go by. And that was quite an adventure.
Now, I understand you worked as a statistician for LaGuardia for a while, for Mayor LaGuardia, and then you became a social worker. Do you remember any of the clients that you had?
Oh, yes. Some were very interesting. During that time, men and women who had plenty all their lives suddenly found themselves with nothing. And I remember the woman who applied for help. She had never done anything in the kitchen. When she was given money to go to the store to buy groceries, she didn't know how to go to the store. She had never been in a store. She had never bought groceries or boiled an egg. And I had to show her how to buy food. And her wardrobe was only beautiful evening gowns that were beginning to look tattered. And I asked her how she got along when they lost their big estate. And she said, as long as my clothes looked well, I just sort of faded into all the parties. I would just go, invited or not. And the servants never knew who was invited or not. So I was able to get along. But as soon as my clothes wore out, she said I couldn't do it anymore. And that's when I needed help.
After the Depression, I know you married during World War II. How did you meet your husband?
Oh, that was a strange thing. It was a holiday, and my parents were going to a relative for dinner, and I didn't want to go. And so I went up to a summer place that young people always went to, and there were two other girls and me, and we were all named Ruth, of all things. And so it was a rainy Thanksgiving day, and I think the first time I saw Al was he knew the other two girls, but he didn't know me. So he took their luggage and everything and got it all, and I had to carry my own things up in the rain and all. I thought he was a bellboy, and I said to myself, I'm not going to tip him at all when I leave. And, well, I guess I didn't tip him. I later married him.